Alright guys, welcome to another video about ArcMap. In our last video we talked about the ArcMap interface. Alright, and so in today's video we will be looking into how to add our data into ArcMap. And so first thing first, you need to have your GIS data available in any of your folders in your computer, either in your download, in your document, or in your local disk, either of them. But most times I do use my local disk to save my data. So let me show you what I mean local disk. So here is my local disk. Right here is my local disk right here, and then the name of the folder that I'll be working on is called the ArcMap class. So that's the name of the folder that my GIS data is located into. So this is my GIS data, which is called the Nigerian shapefile, and the folders that it is into is called the ArcMap class. And so let's dive into on how to add our data in ArcMap. So remember, I told you that the first, if you want to connect your folder into ArcMap, you have to come to catalog first, your Arc catalog first. And so once you have done that, the next thing you will do is to come to this folder called connect to folder. Alright, then you click on it and then navigate your way to where your folder that you are working on is. So mine is here, so you can see my ArcMap class, right? So I'll click on it and then I'll click OK. Then I'll click on OK, and so you see it has already been added successfully in my Arc catalog, right? So Arc catalog also give me access to also preview the data in that folder. So I click on the plus icon, and then this is the data. This is the GIS data that I want to use to work on Arc catalog. I want to use to work in ArcMap, right? So I've done the first one. Now the second next thing you do is to set the coordinate system of your ArcMap interface. That is the most important thing you have to do first before bringing in your GIS data. So how do you go about it? Now we come to this layer in our table of contents. You right click on, either you right click on it or you double click on it. So let's say I double click on it, and then we will see a result of it. This is the result of it, right? And then let's say I also right click on it. Let's say I also right click on it. Then I will now right click on it, right? So let's say I right click on it, and then I will come to properties. I'll come to properties, and so now since we want to set the coordinate system of our ArcMap interface first, so by doing so, when we set the coordinate system of our ArcMap interface, it simply means any other data that are coming in must also be in alignment with that same coordinate system. So for example, let's choose let's say, so this is how it looks like once you click on the coordinate system. So let's say we want to use a coordinate system like UTM coordinate system. So we click on this plus icon and we come down, and then we locate WGS 1984, and then we click on North Hemisphere, and then so depending on the area that you are working on, so there are various coordinate system for each areas. So let me just pick the area that I am, which is called WGS 1984, WGS 1984 zone 32. So I click on it. So once you click on it, it appears here in your current coordinate system. You see that? So if I click on WGS 1984 zone 34, you see it changes to zone 34 here. So let me go back to zone 32, and then I'll click apply, and then I'll click OK. So that is the second thing you do. Now the next thing again you also do is to save, because you might forget to save your file, save your ArcMap. You get it now. So the next thing I do is I come here, I save my ArcMap file so that everything I do will not disappear. So I come to save as, and then locate where I want to save it. So let's say I want to save it in this PC, and then I double click on here and then locate the folder I want to work with. And so I want to work with this ArcMap class, and then I save it, and I say let's save it with ArcMap class. ArcMap class. So now click enter, and then it's saved. So if you take note, you see that the name of the folder has appeared there, ArcMap class, at the top here. You get it now. So even though maybe my system went off, my computer went off, and I could not continue my work again, as far as I've saved my ArcMap, I've saved it, I will still get back to it. Now let's move on to the next one, which is adding your data. So I'll come to this add data. So now these are the past data I was working on, so I will come out of it, and now I'll locate the folder. You see that now? You see the reason why you have to first of all connect the folder through Arc catalog first, so it becomes more easier for you to access when you click on add data. So now I locate the folder first, which is this folder. I double click on it, and then click on this Nigerian shapefile, and now I have this shapefile here. So now let's say I want to add them. I want to add 3 of the shapefile or 2 of the shapefile at once. I will hold shift key, and then click on the first one, and then click on the second one. Okay, let me do that again. So the shift key, okay, the control key, I mean. So you hold on to your control key, and then click on the first one, and then click on this second one. Let's say I want to add in 3 data at once from third one, and then click on add. So the 3 of them automatically appears at my map data window or data frame. So now let's say I want to begin to work on them. Then I will turn off this. I'll turn off all of them first, so that I'll be able to know which one is to know them particularly. So when I turn on the first one, we have the Nigerian shapefile here. So when I turn it off and turn on the first one, we have the Nigerian shapefile that has the local government indicated. And then I turn on the second one, we have the Nigerian shapefile that has local government only in it, right? So now let me start by working on the ArcMap with this first one, admin 1. So now remember in our first video I mentioned on how to turn on the label. So I'll right click on it and then come to label features, click on it. I've turned it on, but this is not the actual name for it. So I'll double click on the admin 1 and then change it to name 1, right? And I'll apply, and I'll click on OK. And so here it is. So now let's say I want to work on a local government called Imo State, and so let's say I want to work on local government called Imo State only. I don't want any other local government to come in hand with it. So I'll click on this. I'll come here on this icon called select features, or I right click on admin 1, and then I also see a here that says select features, right? Good. So now I will continue this tutorial in the next video. So everything we have done here is on how to add our data. So the first thing first, we first talked about how to connect our folder through our catalog, and then the next one we'll talk about is we set the coordinate system of the ArcMap interface, and then the third one is how to add our data by coming to this plus sign here where it says add data. So you click on it and then you locate the folder that you are working on. So that is that on this video, which is about how to add your data. See you in the next video, which talks about how to extract a particular study area that you want to work on. So in that video I'll be talking about the first one either on the vector data and the second one on the raster data. So thank you for staying with me to the end. All right,